For purposes of this discussion, we'll consider a combination of the middle two elements of the Jungian assessment, which are known as the cognitive elements, how we think and decide, ST, SF, NF, and NT. STs are tactical thinkers and are good with data and detail. The more the better. They tend to be linear, logical, and literal. What you see is what you get might be their philosophy. They make great data gatherers, analysts, and organizers of people and things. They often find their way into engineering, analytics, and computer science, database professions. STs can often end up leading teams and organizations. SFs are tactical feelers, and not only good with data and detail, but also working with people. So while they possess the same database characteristics of STs, they're more prone to exercise people-oriented, pro-social behavior, and less logical rigor in their decision-making. They are the social glue that keeps teams together. They often end up in service-oriented careers, healthcare, teaching, and ministry. NFs are strategic feelers and big picture-oriented, more about new ideas and less about history and facts. They're also excellent working with people and end up in jobs like teachers, salespeople, and presenters, communicating big ideas to people. And finally, NTs are strategic thinkers and big picture folks, more strategic and less tactical than STs and SFs. NTs have a certain intellectual rigor about them. Interested in big ideas, NTs will attack problems using a rigorous logical progression. NTs can often end up leading teams and organizations. They are found as doctors, lawyers, and college professors. They often end up leading teams and organizations. When teams form, it's a great idea to have them all take the Jungian assessment, and then just extract the middle two elements, the cognitive elements, to get to know as much about each other up front as they begin a task, so they can understand each other sooner and work more effectively and efficiently together. Consider the matrix team operating model employed by some consulting companies. Teams form, solve problems, or meet needs, disband, and reform with different people on the team. Getting to know each other quickly is critically important when the team doesn't have years to connect and gel. Regardless of the personality instrument companies might use to help people understand differences, using an assessment tool early in the team-forming process offers team members valuable insights into personality that can build and not detract from team effectiveness. Cognitive diversity. Team size. In the case of teams, size matters. In the military, typically a squad is composed of 2 to 3 rifle teams of 4 soldiers each. One of the original reasons was that in the heat of battle, you could only hear the orders if you were in a small deployment of troops. Research about complex problem-solving, action learning, by Reg Ravens at the University of Cambridge's world-famous Cavendish Laboratory discovered that a group of 4 to 8 people was the ideal team size needed to solve such big problems effectively. Any less than that, and you lose the power of diverse thinking. Any more, and it's hard to coordinate the team effectively. Today, major organizations around the world use Raven's action learning system and team size recommendations. Famed Harvard professor Richard Hackman, who has studied teams for many years, says that any team larger than 9 becomes ineffective.